Hey, Ray Sanford here, and I got the new Open Graph search from Facebook, so I kind of wanted to let you see what it is, and we'll play around with it a little bit. There's a lot that I don't know about it yet, but as you see, when you log into Facebook, you just come into your news feed, and you have this bar up here, and you just click on it. And this is where you do your search, and obviously the other search bar has gone away, and your notifications and all of that have now moved over here to the right hand side. So they have not gone away, but they are now positioned on the right instead of the left. So let's see, what do we want to search for? Well, let's even try something basic that just pops up right here. How about, well, with this you can see more too, so you can click down and see more, but let's click on restaurants nearby. Now keep in mind my address is still in Mesa, Arizona, but I am up in Wyoming right now, and Facebook is smart enough to know that, and it is pulling up restaurants in this little tiny town that I'm in. And it's kind of funny because Safeway is the top search on here, and I'm sure it gets the most likes, but it shows what limited amount of restaurants we have available. So looks like some of the businesses around here should get in and optimize their pages so they show up better on search. Now, one other thing I wanted to bring to your attention, also I pulled up the restaurants nearby again. You have a refined search area over here that you can go in, and you may want to even find a hairstylist in the area. And it's showing a few up here in that line. Who it's been liked by. Any of them been liked by my friends? There's one that's been liked by my friends. Type in a place name so you can actually look for a specific place. You can go to a different demographic, like say Cheyenne, Wyoming, which is a larger area. It's about 80 miles from here, 70 miles from here. And then there are more in Cheyenne that have been liked by my friends. And anyhow, so it's kind of a nice feature, but it really tells pages that you need to get your pages set up correctly. Especially if your location, get those addresses in there and get your pages set up. But that's one search area. Oh, and see, then it'll even break it down even further, where we can do seafood, and some of this you can't see, but it's off the screen, but you can kind of go down and look, and then you can break them into categories. Pizza places, and I think Pizza Hut's the only one here. And as you see, they don't even have a Facebook page. That's too bad. So then I can just click my back button to get back to where I started. And you can even go in and search your friends. Now, like in the other search before, you can just type in a friend, like Carrie Ada Kennedy is one of my friends, and if I would click on that, that would just take me to her page. But let's say that I want to know more about her. I've got to finish typing her name in. Let's see if it'll take it now. Yeah, it will. And showing different photos with our other friends. But I'll just type my name in here because I don't really want to invade somebody else's privacy with a public video here. And with mine, now this is where, you know, I've always told people, don't post anything on Facebook that you don't want somebody to find, because this is public. I don't care what your privacy settings are set to or anything, and it is a public platform. And now if you are friends with somebody, you can type in any of your friends' names, and you can go through and find different things about your friends. So just kind of where the privacy thing comes in, and not necessarily privacy settings. Now I'm not sure within Facebook if you can do anything within your privacy settings to really lock down this search. Now, so far I'm not seeing that I can search for anyone who isn't a friend. But let me try somebody who I'm not friends with. Now, I do like his fan page, but Brendon Burchard, he's getting ready to do another product launch here. And if I type him in, then he is coming up. And once again, I can go down, I can look at the books that he reads. And I'm going to open this in a new tab so that search doesn't go away. Now it's not visible. Let's try it again here. You know, one thing I thought that was interesting is groups you belong to. Now, I have not looked at this yet. Let's see if it will show the Facebook groups that Brendon belongs to, and it does. And even though I am not a friend of his, I can still pull that up. And I don't know anywhere in your privacy settings where you can lock this down, because I would think Brendon's privacy settings would be pretty tight. I'll just click on his regular friends page, and though I'm sure he does some public posts, for the most part he's probably got his privacy locked down pretty well. So anyhow, but as you go down in there, you can see pages he's liked. Now it's not showing any of those. Maybe he hasn't liked any pages. Photos. And photos, I think, are where your privacy settings are at. So if you've got personal photos in there that you have locked down in your accounts, I would think in this graph search that they would be locked down better. But once again, it's Facebook. Keep in mind, it's a public network, and you don't have control over what they do with what you post. So always keep that in mind. So anyhow, I just wanted to kind of give you a brief overview of graph search. It is pretty cool. I really like this. I mean, it could be very nice when you're traveling. Of course, I don't believe this is showing on my mobile yet, but they'll probably make it available on mobile then. And even when you want to find a restaurant nearby, you pull up your Facebook like you do everything else, and who knows, maybe they will give Google a run for their money. Anyhow, Ray Sanford signing off for now. Just wanted to give you a quick look into graph search, and have a great day.